Sick of the same old advice on gut health? You're eating yogurt, you're avoiding processed foods, and yet you still feel bloated, just off. What if I told you that some of the best foods for your gut are probably things you'd never expect? As a matter of fact, some of them might even be foods that you have been made to believe are unhealthy. Today, we're uncovering 7 surprising, science-backed foods that can genuinely help your gut thrive. And you'll want to stick around for number 5. It's a true game changer. Before we get into it, let me just quickly give you a rundown of why your gut health is so important. Think of your gut microbiome as a busy garden inside you. When it is filled with a variety of good bacteria, that garden thrives. It assists in everything from digestion and immunity down to your mood. It's all about feeding those good microbes with the right stuff. While the conventional wisdom to follow through with that advice might be a decent starting point, science shows there is a world of other foods that can take your gut health to a new level. Let's get into it. You heard that right. We're starting with dessert, but I don't mean some sugary, mass-produced candy bar. I mean high-quality dark chocolate, at least 70% cocoa. Dark chocolate is rich in polyphenols. These large molecules can't be digested by the human body. But the good bacteria in your gut just love to chomp down on them, breaking them down into smaller anti-inflammatory compounds that benefit your whole body. Polyphenol-rich dark chocolate has been shown in studies to increase the populations of beneficial bacteria like bifidobacterium and lactobacillus with a regular intake. So that small square is not just a treat, but actually a prebiotic power-up for your gut. Section 2. Cooked and cooled potatoes. You've probably heard that you should avoid white potatoes, but here's a fascinating twist. The temperature you eat them at changes everything. When you cook and then fully cool a potato, some of its starches convert into something called resistant starch. This type of starch resists digestion in your small intestine and heads down into your colon, where it becomes a superfood for your beneficial bacteria. As your gut microbes ferment this starch, they produce short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, the principal fuel for the cells lining your colon. This helps lower inflammation, strengthens the gut barrier, and may even improve insulin sensitivity. So having a cold potato salad is a good way to nurture your gut. Section 3. Vegetables that contain a lot of sulfur. When one thinks of gut-friendly vegetables, fiber is usually the first thing to come to mind. However, there is actually another important key player: sulfur. Asparagus, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, onions, and garlic are all phenomenal sources of sulfur compounds. These compounds are important for so many activities inside your body, from the synthesis of glutathione, one of your body's master antioxidants, to keeping your intestinal lining strong and your gut detoxification function working properly. Moreover, vegetables in the allium family, such as garlic and onion, are also high in prebiotic fiber in the form of inulin, which feeds your good bacteria, while keeping the pathogenic bacteria in check by its antimicrobial properties. Section 4. Wild salmon and sardines. Omega-3 fatty acids are famous for their brain and heart benefits, however their impact on the gut is just as remarkable and much less known. Fatty fish such as wild salmon and sardines are full of these anti-inflammatory fats. Studies have indeed found a strong link between higher omega-3 intake and greater gut microbial diversity. And more diversity is the #1 sign of a healthy, resilient microbiome. The fatty acids also help your gut produce more of those beneficial, short-chain fatty acids, further reducing inflammation. Adding fatty fish into your diet a couple of times a week isn't just good for your heart, it actively diversifies your internal garden. Here's the game changer I mentioned. While ripe bananas are good, unripe, green bananas are one of the most powerful sources of resistant starch on the planet, much like our cooled potatoes. Because they are so much starchier and less sweet, green bananas act as a pure prebiotic. They pass undigested to your colon, where they become incredible fuel for the bacteria that produce butyrate. This not only strengthens your gut lining but also helps regulate blood sugar. You can easily toss a small piece of a green banana into a smoothie. You won't even taste it, but your gut will definitely thank you for it. Section 6. Jicama. This one may be new to you, but it is worth looking for. Jicama is sometimes referred to as the Mexican yam bean. It is a crunchy, slightly sweet root vegetable, and is a powerhouse of prebiotic fiber, inulin in particular. Unlike many other root vegetables, jicama is very low in calories and sugar, and high in fiber. This makes it an incredible food to feed your microbiome without raising your blood sugar levels. Its fiber feeds your healthy gut bacteria, promoting proper digestion and proliferation of said beneficial bacteria, which in turn may even improve insulin sensitivity and gut health in general. Try slicing it into sticks for a crunchy snack, or shred it into salads. Hold on, you might be thinking, I already know about fermented foods. But here's the surprising detail that makes all the difference. Not all fermented foods are created equal. While many yogurts are good, authentic raw sauerkraut can be even better. Most commercial yogurts only have a few strains of probiotics and are full of added sugars. Some are even pasteurized, which means that by the time you actually consume them, there are no live probiotics remaining. Raw, unpasteurized sauerkraut, on the other hand, is teeming with a huge variety of naturally occurring bacteria and can contain much more lactobacillus than yogurt. It is also a very potent source of fiber from the cabbage. Just make sure to check the label for raw and unpasteurized, and seek it out in the refrigerated section of the store. Let me count them for you. Rich dark chocolate, cooked and cooled potatoes, sulfur-rich vegetables like onions and broccoli, fatty fish like salmon, prebiotic-packed green bananas, crunchy jicama, and raw sauerkraut. Even adding just a few of these surprising foods into your routine makes a real difference in the diversity and health of your gut. Building a healthy gut is a journey, not a destination, and every small positive choice helps your internal garden flourish. Of these foods, which surprised you the most, and which one will you try first? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you found this helpful and would like to continue learning about science-based ways to improve your health, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.